Hi everybody, this is Oleg. Welcome to Oregon Preparedness. Monday, wonderful day, about 65 degrees. Birds are singing, I'm just loving it. Fresh, invigorating air. Anyway, I hope you're having as nice of a weather as I'm having here. And what I want to talk today about in this video is more of the current events that are taking place. Sometimes I get tired of coronavirus and all the issues related with it, but there is just so much going on that it's hard to ignore it. And some things, they just straight piss me off, and some things actually make me happy. And those things that do make me happy, I want to talk about in today's video, and that is protests against all these vaccines that are supposedly being developed for and against coronavirus. And I'm just happy to see they're happening. People are waking up. Fortunately, in this world there is still a lot of sober-minded people that see the truth, see the reality, and see how they want to enslave us, starting with these vaccines and then continue on to the chipping the people. I'm sure these people who are just, mindlessly wearing masks, sitting in their own cars by themselves, I'm sure those are the kind of people that will run and say, hey, here's my right hand. Please stick that vaccine in me. I'm pretty sure. But as we can see, there is a lot of straight thinking people, and that is good news. All over US, Europe, and other parts of the world, people are protesting. One of the biggest protests you have probably seen was in Germany on the 11th of May, I believe. And that protest included tens of thousands of people. And that protest was led by a 39-year-old cook. Yeah, he's some chef in some restaurant that he was ahead of the protests. And people are waking up. And despite the fact that Bill Gates, who is root of all evil when it comes to these vaccines, he's trying hard. He does some crazy stuff. I guess supposedly he was trying to bribe government of Nigeria to pay off their debt to Japan in exchange of putting vaccines in 80% of their population. That's what I heard, and there could be more countries he's been trying to bribe. You look it up yourself. But I hope that justice will serve him, regardless that he is one of the richest people in this world. He's also one of the most evil, right along with all the people who are in the shadows, like Rothschilds and Morgans and the rest of them. So he's just more on the front, because I think he's definitely one of the richest people, but I still think he is one of the people who somebody else probably pulls his strings, in my opinion. I could be wrong. Regardless, I hope justice finds him, because what he does is pure evil. And I am glad to see that people are waking up, all these protests. So do your part. Do your part in signing petitions, in protesting, because I think if more people wake up to this, we can for sure, if not completely eliminate it, we can greatly slow this down. For how long, who knows? But I think if enough people will protest, they will be afraid of something like a revolution. Worldwide revolution, that is. Can you imagine There has been revolutions around the world in different times. Russia had its revolution in 1917, Cuba in the 50s, and so on and so forth. There has been a bunch of revolutions. Can you imagine revolution worldwide based on all these events caused by coronavirus and vaccines and everything? So anyway, be ready for what's coming. Be ready mentally, be ready physically. Man, this cotton, I love cotton, it looks pretty. Then but it gets in your nose and behind your glasses, it doesn't feel very good. Anyway, we'll see you guys in the next upload. Thank you very much for watching, and do your part in protesting against the vaccines. Do your part in being against digital future, because they try to enslave us. They try to enslave us just like they partially have done already in China with their social score. I'm sure that kind of social score eventually will find its way in the rest of the world, but at least here in this country, I cross my fingers that there is enough of freedom-loving people and constitution-loving people that will raise their voice and fight against it. Okay, we'll see you in the next upload. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't, and share this video if you find it useful. Take care.